Hi everyone and welcome to Warhammer. We're your hosts Jack
and Dan.
Today something slightly different, a little short video.
Yeah, because we're very excited.
We are. We're going to go to a little Warhammer, little YouTubers event.
Yeah, we've been invited to our first YouTubers event. We're big time, baby.
Oh, we've made it. we're there.
I want a trailer. I want a
theme tune. I want to sing the theme tune. But yes, no, honestly, we're undertaking a very long journey down south.
It is a long journey, yeah.
It is for us, down the south coast of England to participate, can't say the word there, participate in the Dominion War 2024.
Yes, Dominion War 2024. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Please, Dan. Let us know.
Dominion is an annual tournament, and it's run by a Necron YouTube legend, IDICBeer, who's known on YouTube as IDICBeer or IDICBeer.
Yep.
If you're a Necron fan and you haven't checked out Nick for some reason, where have you been?
What are you doing?
Yeah, definitely go and see him. Obviously, we'll put links in the description.
Yes.
And all the participants at Dominion are content creators. They're all like us, people that love 40k and make videos about it.
Definitely.
So we've got some people just as a cross section here. I think there's 16 going in total, including us. But there's Rory from Shed Gaming, who's got amazing energy. Really looking forward to meeting Rory.
Definitely.
6 Plus Stevo. This is a really quite good sized orc channel that he runs.
Really good.
Jack from the Jackron, the Ministry of Dice, representing the Welsh contingent. Looking forward to meeting you, Jack.
Yep.
Richard, he runs Orcs against Nick on a lot of Nick's bat reps.
Seen a few of those, yeah.
He's got his own channel, CM Wargaming, I think, as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously another Necron channel is going is Carl from Planet 40k.
Yes.
So really looking forward to finally meeting Carl as well.
Yeah.
Sponsor wise, there's three sponsors that sponsor the tournament. We should probably give them a plug.
I don't see why not. Now, it's probably worth saying we're not sponsored by them,
Yes.
but the event is. So we want to shout these out. So we're really looking forward to going.
Yeah. And that is Wargame exclusive, Morphic 3D, and the dice manufacturer Innovative Tinkering.
Yes.
More on them coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good size event.
Yeah.
And I think it's worth talking a little bit about how we got invited.
Yeah, because it was cause obviously, obviously we said it briefly before there, but we were really like a while back, we were like, oh, it'll be so good to get to these events, get to meet people, see people, just again play a Warhammer with people who in a very similar boat to us, making content.
Yes.
They love obviously Necrons and all that sort of jazz. Really looking forward to it. But yeah, so I think at the time we were just nervous, really, just kind of reaching out and being like, "Oh, hey, like."
I mean, basically, we invited ourselves,
which is in my eyes, it's like, well, look, it's like we had no idea, how to get on it. Obviously, being such a small channel, we're like, well, who knows who doesn't? Should we just ask? And it was like, well, look, the worst he'll say is no or ew. that would have been sad, but he graciously said yes, which we were, but as soon as you said that, calendar's booked. Yeah, we're like, I'm gonna get this time booked off. It's gonna be
very
great.
Excited. Yeah, I mean, Nick's been a long-standing supporter. So when we first set up the channel, reached out to him, and he's given us support behind the scenes. Yeah, he also has been a public advocate for us. Like he reached out to his viewers and audience on Facebook and whatnot to help us get to 1,000 subs as well, didn't he?
He did.
Which he didn't. He doesn't have to do any of this stuff.
Didn't need to. He literally, because we were saying to ourselves, we were like, "Wow, this will be great." Like, Nick might help us get across like the 1,000 mark. Which would be great. And then as we were slowly approaching it, like about a month ago, a couple months back, Nick just put a little message out being like, "Hey everyone, they're so close to 1,000. It'd be great if you could reach over." And we were like, oh my god, amazing! Yeah. I was like, thank you so much.
Yes,
and then we did get over 1,000. Yeah, which was amazing for us. It
is. And so by way of thanks, we invited ourselves to his tournament.
Well, that was before.
Yeah, it was actually.
But
I mean, as we say in these parts, Shy Bairn's getting out, which and I'll explain that because unless you live within 10 miles of our city, you won't know what it means. But fundamentally, it basically means that if you don't ask, you don't get. So we're really looking forward to this. Yeah. And I'm a big fan personally of his channel. He does some brilliant, he does great bat reps and also some brilliant painting tutorials. Yeah. And he's just done a couple of videos on something I'm really interested in, which is he's kit bashed a Tomb Sentinel, which is one of our Forge World models, out of 3 wraiths. Honestly, which is it's like an established kit bash that you can do, but I'm really excited about it.
It's a money saver. Oh yeah, is what it is, and he makes it look great.
With it going to Legends now, obviously, I think I wouldn't spend the money on the Forge World model.
No, there's no point now.
I'm really interested now. I know how to kit bash one. Yeah.
I think that's it. He's made the video to help everyone out, and because I had no clue that you could do that. No, and then because you again, the box, it's like 30 quid, 35 quid for the Wraiths,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like well over 80 quid for the Sentinels. So
Yeah.
it's worth the watch.
Yes.
Basically. Again, I'll put a link in the description below because it's worth the watch.
I don't want to spoil too much of the video, but it
Yeah.
gave me a massive anxiety part of it because he cut up an old monolith for the base, and I was like, "You can't do that."
I'm looking at my monolith over there. I'm like, no, I would never do that to you, baby. You're safe over there. Yeah, he's crazy.
Yes.
But look, for me, I mean, I just love his Necron terrain. In all these battle reports that he has,
Oh,
like
yes.
Necron lovely terrain. It reminds me of the Dawn of War style.
Yeah, I saw that on the in the notes that he made, and I thought I was like, "Oh, I forgot." Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Just the little power plants that he has,
Yeah.
the big spikes. It's just so good.
Yeah, it's very evocative, isn't it?
It's just so appetizing for the eyes.
Yeah,
You watch it and you're like, that's just so nice. It's so good. So really well done. And maybe we'll see it first time when we go down the event, which I'll
absolutely.
be really thinking. I'll probably be hovering around that board a lot,
Yes.
taking lots of photos.
Yeah.
So really looking
check
forward to that.
Nick, if you're watching, check Jack's bags before he leaves.
No, Dad,
do a
shut
terrain
up.
count. Yeah,
A terrain
just
count.
got this bit under his toe.
Just two massive pylons. Yeah. What's up, Nick? I've always been like this. But yes, no, I get really looking forward to it. So again, massive thank you to Nick as well.
Yeah.
Obviously helping him out so far. Really looking forward to coming down. But more things to talk about, really. What is the format?
Yeah, so the format's pretty cool. It's a nice chilled out event. It's only a couple of games, and the format's doubles. So each person, it's 2K list, but each person only brings 1K.
Looking forward to it. Yeah. We rarely play doubles, but I've always said to you, I was like, I want to play more doubles.
We played an event at the Wildlings, which is our local club, and we absolutely loved it, didn't we?
So good, so much fun.
We did all right there, didn't we?
I think we're not doing too bad. Yeah, I think what was it? 3 games?
Did we get a podium finish or something? I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Is that
what
that's
for?
for? Yeah, we're almost forgetting.
That sounds really bad. Like, we won so. It's like as if we've won so many trophies we've forgotten. We haven't. That's the only one that we've won.
I can't believe we forgot. That's so bad.
Did
we even
that
win?
long ago?
Yeah, no.
That's terrible.
That seems our memory, to be fair.
Yes. 1K, we both really enjoy 1K doubles. It's a really good format, but we can't tailor our list to play together in this one because pairings are random.
Yes.
So you get down, you're drawn for the two games, and you're drawn, like the pairings are drawn at the beginning, obviously play both games with your partner.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But it means it could be drawn with absolutely anything.
Exactly. So what to bring, who knows?
Who knows?
You could be paired up with the same army.
So when we did the doubles tournament that we forgot about just now, we were able to kind of tailor. So you were like, right, well, I'm going to do the objective holding and a bit of shooty, and you do some shooting and a bit of melee or whatever. So we, but in this, we'll come on to that. But you kind of can't plan that.
You kind of feel like as 1,000 points, you have to do everything.
Yeah,
You can't bank on being
can't
like,
rely on your partner.
Yeah, well, that's because you don't know who you're going to get. So like, you don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to go all anti-tank, and you get paired with someone who's also anti-tank.
Yes,
you're like, oh, okay,
trying to shoot all boys with a
that's
bunch
it.
of yeah.
So you do need to balance out your army pretty well. And I guess talking about balance and kind of talking about what we're going to be taking, for myself, I'm thinking I might reach out to Nick and just say, look, what kind of armies are coming? Because I've got Necrons or Knights. I would love to bring Necrons, but
don't want to bring too many Necrons.
I don't want to bring too many
event. Yeah, I suppose
that's
so,
it. It think it'd be good for everyone to kind of space it out. So I'm more happy to bring Knights that I've obviously recently built and painted.
Yeah.
Obviously the GT that we recently attended. So
yes,
I think
there's a video. Go and check out a video on that. And there's you don't have to zoom in, but there's a couple of Jack's Knights. He's done an amazing job on them.
Looking handsome,
looking good.
So yes, so I think I'll probably take Knights. 1,000 points of Knights.
And we're taking it's like something like 7 or 8 train hour journey for us down there. So a small box to carry on the train is probably for the best as well.
Protecting them with my life
on
the way down.
Yeah.
So I think something not too big. I don't want them to get damaged on the way down. Plenty of glue on the way as well. Yeah. But that's probably what I'm going to be taking. What about you?
Complete opposite. Even though I've just said that, I'm just going to be taking loads of units. For the same reason, I thought I would take my Dark Eldar. Simply because this is going to be quite funny. Is if all the Necron players that go in have all gone, well, I better not take Necrons. There's going to be too many, and we'll all turn up with something else.
Yeah.
But it will be a bit harder to carry on the train because there is you can fit quite a lot in 1,000 points still.
You can. A lot of units.
But I'm looking forward to taking those. I mean,
good.
I'm gonna look at some of the options because the tournament allows Legends and Forge World units.
It does, yes.
Yeah, because it is fairly relaxed. It's meant to be a fun day. It's not sweaty competitive.
No.
So we'll have a look on there and see if there's anything else I want to take. But the only thing really would be the Tantalus, which is the big transport for Drakari. And I don't have one, so that's probably not going to happen.
But I want it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get our friend Dan to 3D print me one.
Dan, can't say that.
But so I look forward to that.
Yes.
So I think it'd just be a cut down version of my 2K list.
Yeah.
So I'll probably still have some Cabalites, probably still try and squeeze leather from the Witches in there because I love them and I've painted them. An Archon and some Incubi, some Venoms to transport them. And if I've got any room left, I'll squeeze in some Scourge and some Talos for anti-tank.
Nice.
But generally speaking, that'll be, just be a nice little mix. Like you said, I'm trying to build an all-comers list in 1K is hard, actually.
It is.
You've got to make some hard choices, but that's what I'm aiming to do.
Yeah, I think for Knights, one big one, maybe little armatures, but then that's like 4 models.
Yeah.
So I'm not like,
one
okay,
big
we'll
one,
just,
3 little ones,
maybe then just go like 4 or 5 little ones. Maybe
you could do, just run the dogs, as I say, like
with the
Armigers and Helver in, you could do that.
Maybe an assassin in there as well. So,
cheeky.
Yeah, we'll have to see though. We'll have to see. But expectation wise, what are you looking to get out of this then?
I mean, there's prizes for first, second, or third place because obviously it's sponsored. So the prizes are worth winning. So it'd be nice to get on the podium place.
Why not?
There's also a wooden spoon for last place. So let's.
I'll happily take that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Interestingly, there's also a best army prize. It's not necessarily best painted, but like best themed.
Oh, right, cool.
So I think that's an interesting one. And
is that like between the pair, or is that
no?
like
It's
singular?
just individual. That's individual. So we all get to vote on which armor we think is the best.
Oh, very nice.
So that's quite nice.
Yeah.
So something like that would be, for your Knights in particular, there's a lovely theme you've got going on there. You might be in the running for that.
I'll have to think of a little backstory.
So there's, in terms of those, my expectations. Obviously, I want to meet Necron Nick 'cause he's one of my heroes, and he's been lovely to us, as we said.
Yes.
Meeting some of the YouTubers would be good. And just really have some fun. This is a much more casual event than we used to.
Yeah.
It's only 2 games over the course of the day, so it's much more relaxed. You're not watching the clock as much. I really like that format.
Yeah.
It's also, I think, I haven't put this on here, but it'd be nice to learn some new skills because we're going to have to kind of video on the fly a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I didn't think about that. Yeah, because we obviously got some mics and camera, but we're not really. We attempted it once. It was really good, actually. To be fair, when we went down with Sam Daily Dice
on the Daily Dice,
that was really good.
Yeah.
And then we were going to do it at the event that we'd slightly done. But then we just completely I just completely forgot.
There was no time.
Yeah. And that, so we'll figure something out. We'll get there, and we can always ask little tips when we're down there.
That's what's the other thing. There's going to be a lot of experts there. So
be really good.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, really, I just obviously more games of Warhammer at the end of the day. I love playing. I love organising. I love getting some time carved out for Warhammer. It's always really good fun. Lovely little trip for us down south.
Yes.
I've never been that far south before in the UK. So
we're right on the south coast. So
be really nice.
Yeah, it's a long old train trip.
7 hours.
Yes.
With me and you.
Yes.
What could happen? But no, honestly, nice little trip.
Well, I've booked us a table on there. If we get really lucky, if there's nobody else sat on the table, we should take like Kill Team or something. If we get a few
that would be a shout, actually, to be fair. Yeah. Someone sits down next to me, like, go away.
Yeah.
we're playing Warhammer. We're studying.
Yeah. I'm always leave the painting to the last minute, so I'm probably going to just get you to paint for 7 hours.
If you sit down and you're like, I've got 10.
Jack, I need you to edge highlight.
No, I'm going home. I'll get off.
Yeah.
No. But another thing, I mean, I briefly mentioned it before, but I think for me is just getting to meet other people.
Yeah, totally.
There's loads of other people in the hobby other YouTubers that I've never really engaged with personally myself.
Yes.
And that's just because obviously busy schedules, getting around to watching the videos and whatnot.
The division of labour here is Jack does most of the work. So
not at all.
I know I'm joking about this, but you do like a lot of the editing, and my remit is to look after the social media. So a lot of these people have been talking to us, but it's usually me.
And I feel bad because someone comes up and I think it was Scott who was doing the what was it doing again? Anyway, someone comes up to us and was like, "Cool, Jack, how's it going? You remember we were talking about this?" And I was like, no. He was like, "Oh, it was on Instagram." I was like, "Oh, it was Dan." I was like, "I'm sorry, mate. It was so sorry I didn't absorb it all." So I feel bad because after you chat away, and then so if you come up to us and you say hi, I'm sorry. I've tried to watch videos when we edit ours, but then hearing our voice and hearing their voice, I'm like, my brain just can't concentrate on it.
But, I think a lot of as we've been talking about, we're quite new, still relatively new. We understand that we've got a lot to learn. And we're really looking forward to seeing how other people, what they do and picking up loads of tips and stuff.
Yeah,
and just the opportunity, like there's a meal afterwards, the event, and, the opportunity to sit down and have a chat with someone. Socialise. Build some new relationships, and also I'm going to be completely mining them for information on how to do this better, because there's a lot of expertise in that room.
It is.
So there's it's going to be I hope nobody's going there expecting me to act like, oh, the Warhammer pod's going on. I'm going to ask them loads of questions about how to do a podcast. I don't know.
Get a camera,
yeah,
get some microphones, and just. I think probably. I mean, probably just literally just start, just start recording.
Well, that's the best advice. Yeah,
it is literally it's what we done.
But yeah, it's really interesting. Opportunity for us. It's absolutely unique. So I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And as I said before, we're very grateful to be included.
100%. Yeah.
It's going to be. It's not like the Northeast Open that we've just done, where we're going with an intention of, we've got set goals about what we want to learn about armies and stuff like that. This is much more relaxed vibe.
Just get down there, play a few games with Warhammer, get a few friends, and we'll just relax, meet with heroes, should we say? Yeah. Because there's a good few people in there. But
so the Warhammer Pod Instagram will basically be a lot of selfies of me crying with happiness next to Nick. Jack,
it's one of them.
Put yourself together, Jenkins.
Me and Nick, firm handshake. That's all. But yeah, honestly, really looking forward to it. So yeah, again, massive thanks to Nick for inviting me, / us inviting ourselves. But thanks for taking him on.
Yes, he is very much about building communities and communities of Necron players, communities of content creators, and it's just to be a part of that is going to be exciting. Yeah, and if assuming that we might work out how to film it and play the games at the same time, then we should be watch out for a recap video afterwards as well.
We'll try our best.
And
if we get paired together,
can you imagine?
That'll be a bit sus. But yes,
that will make it an awful lot easier. Yeah,
but no, looking forward to it.
So that's in. I'm not sure when this is going to come out yet, but that is in second weekend in August.
Yeah.
So this video won't be coming out that long before it, whichever way it goes, and then we'll get the recap video out as soon as we can afterwards.
Definitely, yeah.
So yes. We're looking forward to meeting you all, and thank you for watching, everybody. And we'll be back soon with a recap.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Cheers.